All right, hi everybody, John Meadows here, and today I want to talk about how you warm up. I know you may think this isn't a big deal, but I think if you don't warm up correctly, you can fatigue yourself too soon potentially. This is one of the mistakes I made. You know, we would get on the leg press, for example, and we'd put one plate on each side. We'd do 10 reps. Next set, we would do 2 plates for 10 reps, 3 plates for 10 reps, all the way up to like 12 plates. And that's a lot of reps. At some point, you don't need to do that many reps. So there's 2 approaches I want to show you today on how to warm up. One of them, this is if you're in a hurry, you can use this. Like if you're a little short on time, you can use this technique. And the other technique is if you just want to try it. The downside is you might get a little fatigued, and then after the warm up, have to wait. But so hear me out on this one. So let's say we're training quads. I want to show you. I'm going to do an exact set, warm up set. Your warm-up set with this technique, it's the speed warm-up, okay? I don't know what else to call it, so we'll call it speed warm-up. It's one set. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a weight. The first 2 sets are gonna be 15 reps. So it's gonna be 15 reps. I'm immediately gonna make it heavier. I'm gonna do another 15. And then I'm gonna drop the reps all the way down to 6 and do a couple 6s, and then I'll go down to 4s, then maybe even some 3s. I'm doing them all back to back. So the point is to get higher reps at the beginning, just to get the blood flowing, and then continue to go up the stack. So essentially what you're doing is you're basically doing, 6 warm-up sets all in one set. So it's going to save you time, and it will absolutely warm you up. So enough talking, let me show you what this looks like. So make sure you start off light, just like you normally would. So we're going to do 15 here. Make sure you're flexing the muscles that you're warming up. 3, 4. When you're warm-ups, you should be flexing the muscle. You shouldn't just be going through the motions, okay? You should be squeezing, driving blood in air. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we're gonna make it a little heavier. 15 again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it's burning. 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Now we're gonna drop the reps down. So now let's go down to 6 reps. 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 6. Another 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going down to 4. 2, 3, 4, and now 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's what it looks like. It's essentially 6 sets in one. 15, 15, 6, 6, 4, 3 is in the ballpark. Now I'm warmed up. I'm ready to go. So now I can go right into my work sets. This technique works best on machines. Okay, so if we're training chest, we want to use a chest machine. Hamstrings would be a leg curl. Biceps would be a curl machine. Machines, okay? You wouldn't want to do this with a barbell or dumbbells. Imagine if you're doing a dumbbell press. You pick the dumbbells up, carry over to the rack, carry another pair back. You'd wear yourself out just walking back and forth. Now, I'm going to catch my breath here, and then we're going to talk about technique number 2. Now, another approach, it's actually really, really similar in terms of rep scheme. So I think of this more on compound movements, like squats, for example. So you're going to start off with 15 reps with lightweight, and then you're going to do the same thing. As you progress up, you're going to bring your reps way down. I'll even go down as low as triples on a barbell press. If I'm doing dumbbell presses, I might go down to sets of 3 or 4 or 5. So now you just slow it down and you take your time. But the key is, once you get the 2 high rep sets done, bring the reps way down. I think it's a big mistake people make, continuing to keep the reps up. They're just, you hear the term junk volume. I don't know that I would call it junk volume. It's probably just fatigue. It's unnecessary fatigue, okay? So you got a fast technique. By the way, a lot of people, when they do that, they'll think that's the whole workout. And my quads are actually still on fire from that set I did. And then you got the little slower technique that you use with barbells and dumbbells. Now that's just the beginning. What happens is you continue to go through the workout though. So when you get to the next exercise, let's say you did squats. Let's say the next exercise is hack squats. Now, you don't need as many warm-ups, but you probably need a set or 2 just to get the feel of the movement. So instead of going back to 15 reps and 15 reps, now just do 4 or 5 just to get the feel of the movement, okay? So let's say you normally do 4 plates on a hack squat. I'm just making that number up. Just put 2 plates on there, just do 3 or 4 or 5 reps. Then put 3 plates on there, just do 3 or 4 reps just to get the feel of the movement without exhausting yourself. And then bam, hit your hard set with 4 plates. Now, to take that a step further, what about then when you get to your third exercise? Okay, now you need even less warm-ups. In fact, I wouldn't even call it a warm-up. It's just, again, getting used to the movement. So now let's say we went to the leg press. Now you're really warmed up. Let's say you normally leg press 8 plates. You might put 6 plates on there and do 5 reps just to get the feel of it. And then boom, 7 or 8 plates, right to your working sets. And then if you do a 4th exercise, same thing. I think you all get what I'm saying. As you progress through the workout, the warm-up sets just become kind of get the feel of the motion sets more than our warm-up sets. And keep the reps down until you get to the work set. Save your energy, save your strength so that you can go all out on the hard sets. And this is what I keep talking about with my training intensity. I keep saying that the last set of each exercise needs to be really hard. So I want you to conserve as much energy as you can and still be really, really warmed up so we don't get injured. But again, be able to perform that last set with as much strength as we can, with as much intensity as we can. All right, so there's 2 different techniques to get you started. And then as you go, remember, less sets until you get to your work set, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. If for some reason it doesn't make sense, just let me know in the comments below. But again, just a quick video on something I think is very important. So we will see you next time. If you like that video, I know you're going to love my app, available on the Google Play Store for Android, iPhones, and the Apple Store. There's so much information on here, it's amazing. Training, workouts, hundreds of workouts, nutrition methodology questions, chemical enhancement, supplementation, client prep, and a Q&A button. Check it out.